Hey everybody, I hope you're doing all right today. I know I am. Coming at you with a little bit of a weird one here. So I got a little piece of mail from a friend. His name is Chris at Pipe Dreams Games, and a lot of what he does is Sega Saturn custom artwork, kind of like Saturn Dave in one of my previous videos about some of his previous artwork. And yeah, so there's a whole vibrant scene about making custom artwork for maybe games that just didn't come over, or alternate versions of games that are no longer sold. So yeah, he sent me essentially he sent me, if I remember correctly, a slightly rejected manual and back art with some flaws, so basically a design flaw. But you know, I'm really into it, so I really and I believe it was out of stock, if I remember correctly. Probably not, but he's got a lot of designs that come and go. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Yeah, let's open this up here. I don't want to bend anything. You know what? I'll just rip it open here. There we go. So thank you so much, Chris. Very nicely secured and taped. But again, like I said before, I'm gonna be showing you, this is custom artwork from Pipe Dreams Games for Sega Saturn. And like I showed you before in a previous video, I had previously purchased some art from Saturn Dave in his custom lineup. Now he's got a lot of great stuff, and I've known Saturn Dave for a bit, but Chris at Pipe Dream Games, I haven't really seen him before, and I stumbled across him on Facebook, and he was able to hook me up with a rejected back art and manual. So let's see what he sent me, and I appreciate it. And the rejected one, basically, it's not perfect. Essentially, there's maybe some flaws in the print. That's okay. You know what? It was an absolute steal, and you know, different production runs have different flaws, and instead of discarding it, he decided to send it to me. So I appreciate that so much. I'm actually interested in a lot of that stuff. So, all right, so just kind of sent me this. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Beautiful. All right, so Dragon Force 2, subtitle Godforsaken Land. Wow, this is a reject? No. Okay. All right, so yeah, so he basically made this custom disc for what would have been the English language version of Dragon Force 2 if it were released by Working Designs in the US. Alright, I'm going to take a look at the disc first. And he did offer a couple different variants, but I was just like, hey, whichever one you like best. So wow, look at that artwork. That is awesome. That is really great. Yeah, that is so cool. Thank you so much for that. Alright, I'm gonna pack this in there. I actually don't know a whole lot about the history of Dragon Force 2. I was mainly jumping on this because he was being so nice, and I really was like, I just can't. I love diving headfirst into stuff sometimes and figuring out what I dove into later. So this is going to be one of those. But wow, how is this? I guess there's a little bit of a flaw here in the, I mean, like just from the bend. There's a little bit, it's hard to tell, but there's a little bit of a crinkle here. But I mean, to say this is a reject is just, I mean, that's perfectionist rejection, honestly. Yeah, slight reject, but dang, I mean, I love the Working Design custom shimmer. You know, I think there's a little bit of embossing on the front, but just, oh my gosh, this is so great. This is so beautiful. If this is representative of his work, of the flawed version of his work, I mean, this easily stands up to some of the best that I've seen in the custom field. So wow, look at that. I mean, they got the Working Design and everything in the back. Dragon Force, I remember the original one, but I haven't really dove into Dragon Force 1 or 2. So yeah, perfect. This is so great. And I know it's a little bit harder to see on here, so I apologize. I'm going to try to, I think it's because of the lighting, but try to show a little bit more about the work. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's really, you know, color pages. The pages are nice and thick. I can see how it's a little bit faded looking, but again, I'm not sure if that's representative of the final artwork, but it looks great. It looks like it was meant to be that way, which is really nice. Different kingdoms, the controls. That is so neat. What the controller does, the backup RAM. Wow. Okay, this is absolutely gorgeous, and wow. All right. But yeah, I mean it's. But what's really cool is a while back I ordered on Amazon. They had these Saturn game cases that you could order. They're basically new production runs, and I believe Limited Run Games does this now, but this was one of the cheaper sets, and I had about 3 or 4 left over just for the Saturn Dave, you know, the custom artwork scene. So I'm so glad I kept one of these. But yeah, basically he's sending them out so you can pack them in there. And let's see if I can open this up. Nice and gentle. And yep, so this is up, right side up. Before I close it, I want to make sure it's nice and flush. I'm probably gonna bend this back the other way a little bit more. Just to make it fit a little bit more flush in case. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, yeah, that fits perfectly. Yeah, once it sits in there and it's nice and tight, then it sits in there very nicely. All right. And again, I got the cheaper cases, so it's not the perfect case. So hey, you know what? Let's slide that puppy in there. All right, come on, fit in there. There we go. I know some of the thicker manuals can be a little fun to deal with. All right, we'll take you out of your sleeve. Compact disc. Oh man, it's beautiful. All right, pop that in there. Okay. Woo! Yeah, that looks very beautiful. Oh yeah. That looks like that belongs in the case. I know it's slanted back a little bit. I'm gonna have to fix that, but that looks absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in there a little bit. All right, to get a little bit better representation of the artwork. Yeah, that looks beautiful. Yeah, it looks like it belongs in this case, which is the idea. Oh yeah, very, very nice. I am super happy with this, even though it was a flawed production. Again, I think it was just out of the print work. It didn't make the final cut. But I am super happy to add this to my collection, and I will 100% recommend Pipe Dream Games. It was an absolute blast to deal with them on Facebook, and yeah, go ahead and join their group. Join their page so you can jump into one of the print runs of Saturn games for custom artwork. I absolutely recommend them. Brilliant job. Great price. Absolutely worth it. Thank you so much for checking this out. And again, thank you to Chris at Pipe Dream Games for getting this to me in such a timely manner. I know USPS was kind of a bear, and it got stuck for a minute somewhere. But you know what? I shot this as soon as I opened it up, and I'll be posting it a little bit later on. But thank you so much, and maybe I will be streaming this sometime soon. Again, I haven't really played Dragon Force series in general. I know as a Saturn owner that's kind of blasphemous, but cut me a break there. I'm gonna go ahead and probably maybe stream it and maybe make a video on it a little bit later. No promises as usual, but again, I appreciate you checking this out. And go ahead and check out Pipe Dream Games because their work is stellar. Again, thank you. Have fun.